Metro's animal cruelty unit has been in the news a lot lately, with some high-profile and tragic animal cruelty cases. Here to give us some insight into their investigations are Sergeant Jacob Schallenberger and Lieutenant Monique Bulmer. Thank you both so much for joining us.
Hi, good morning, Alyssa. Thanks for having us. Yeah, unfortunately, we have seen an increase in animal cruelty cases this year, and Lieutenant Bulmer and her team with the animal cruelty unit does go out to all of those cases, and unfortunately, a lot of them, especially in these hot summer months, are related to the heat and just being outside in general. So Lieutenant Bulmer will give a little bit of an overview about what the animal cruelty unit does and some of the cases that they investigate.
So go ahead, Lieutenant, tell us about your division, and do you guys know why we've seen an uptick in animal cruelty cases lately?
Well, I think it's a combination of one, like he said, it's the hot summer months. We have the extreme heat here, and what people don't realize is that animals can't regulate their temperature the same way that an adult human can, so they're far more vulnerable than we are. But also, I think it's all the awareness from the public and the animal rights community that they're tired of it, and they're speaking out more. More people are reporting, more neighbors are videoing dogs being left outside and slowly dying.
And tell us how that helps you and your unit, having so many more people in the community invested in getting people who treat these innocent lives this way to get them the punishments that they deserve.
I'm very appreciative of the citizens that come forward with this information, and like I said, people are breaking out their cameras now, filming some of this. It helps us solve our cases, and then we put every resource into animal cruelty cases in the same way we would as if it was a human. But even with all the extra effort, sometimes it comes down to just needing someone to come forward with a tip.
Okay, and what is the thing you want to say most to pet owners, especially in these summer months?
Oh, so I think it's really important, like I said, to recognize that animals need a lot more care than what people really realize. You need to provide shade at all times for your animals. Actually, it's in law that if it's 85 degrees or hotter, they have to be able to escape from the sunlight. In extreme weather days, 105 degrees or hotter, they have to be able to go someplace that's cooler, whether it's providing a doggy door, a doghouse that has air conditioning, misters, those types of things. You need to, they need to have access to clean water at all times. So if you're gonna take on the responsibility of having an animal, you need to make sure that you're caring for them properly, otherwise you could face criminal charges.
When a case comes into your unit and let's say a dog unfortunately passes, does your team go to the home and check that all of those things were or were not there?
Yes.
Is that part of your case?
Yes, we do a full investigation, crime scene preservation, interviews, just like we would with a human.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming in. Hopefully the number of cases you're seeing drops soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alyssa.
Thank you.
If you have a question for Metro, please send us an email to behindthebadge@fox5vegas.com. Ken?